So that was Pyramid Song by Radiohead, and like I said, I have to re-figure out how to count to that song every time that I listen to it. But the meter that I have figured out that goes to that song is groups of 16 beats that are all broken up into different groupings of 3 and 2. So the way that I count along that song is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and repeat, which is a really large grouping of notes to be in one measure per se. I would say that the measures are those groupings that begin with 1 every time, but that big long grouping is like one consistent phrase in the song, which is really strange. So that's 16 beats. I'm not sure what the exact time signature is, but it's very fascinating and it creates this interesting sort of tension throughout the song, which goes along well with the interesting harmonies that are also in the song. It's very harmonic. The strings sort of glide along through the song as well, and Thom Yorke's voice is very melodic and gliding. It's kind of sinister sounding. The lyrics are a little bit sinister as well. I think it's talking about death in at least a sense. It's talking about looking into a river and seeing angels. It's a really interesting song and perfect to start out my meter show. So up next, I have a song that you probably have heard before. It's called From Eden by Hozier. And this song is on there because it has a 5/4 meter, which is something you need to keep in mind when you're playing it live. I tried to play it with my band, and we really had to think about the fact that it is in 5/4 time, meaning there is 5 beats in a measure. And then it kind of has this interesting middle section as well, where it goes into sort of a Latin sounding bridge. And it still keeps the 5/4 measure, but it kind of sounds a little bit different. So it kind of tricks your brain into thinking it's in a different meter. But let's see what you think. Here is From Eden by Hozier.